Okay, as I was saying, we are going to write systems of equations based on the given information. You always have to get two equations because remember the basic rules. You need one equation for every variable. So if you have two variables, you need two equations. 5 variables, 5 equations. So let's start. Notice there's 4 steps here. Define the variables, write the system of equations, solve the system of equations, explain your answer. The hard part is going to be 2 and 3. Okay. 1 and 4, pretty straightforward. Just pick some variables, go with it. Okay. So number 1, the store is selling compact discs for $10.50. Do you guys know what a compact disc is? You know what a CD is? Okay, I don't know. You know, we're getting to that point where that's old technology. Do you know what a cassette tape is?
Yeah.
How about an 8-track? You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I know you know what vinyl is because vinyl's coming back, right? Vinyl. Records.
Like whatever hipsters are.
The big circle.
Yeah, the big circle thing. Have you guys ever seen the little circles?
Yeah.
So there's big circles with skinny hole, small circles with big hole. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Geneva does. No?
My grandma and grandpa have them in
Yeah.
their house.
There's 33s and then there's 45s, and they played at different speeds. Okay, good. I feel like I'm talking to cavemen. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
You know what I just thought of?
What's that?
You know what I just thought of? Remember when you like slap that ruler down?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grace's dad.
Oh, no,
That
it's
sounds
not
like you
scary.
slapped Grace.
We recorded it.
Anyways, now that we've established what CDs are, we have 2 types, some for $10.50 and some for $8.50. When you buy 10 compact discs, you spend a total of $93. How many CDs did you buy of each? All right, Isaac, what variables would you like to use?
X and Y.
Okay, what would you like X to represent?
1050.
Hashtag 1050 CDs. Okay, what does that really mean? Number. And then Y is the number of 850 CDs. Okay, good. That's the easy part. Number 2, we need to write a couple equations. So, Damien, can you give me one equation for this scenario?
10x plus, 10.50x plus 8.50y equals 93.
Perfect. So there's our cost equation. For every $10.50 CD we buy, it costs $10.50. For every Y or every 850 CD we buy, it costs $8.50. Together we spend a total of $93. Not a solvable system because we only have one equation, 2 variables, so I need another equation. Emily?
X plus Y equals 10.
Perfect. X plus Y equals 10. And remember, if you're feeling saucy, you could write a brace in front of that to denote that you have a system. We have, what's your problem?
I made an ugly brace.
That's okay. Practice makes perfect. We have 2 main ways to solve this system, substitution or elimination. Which one would you recommend in this case? Very good, substitution. Why not elimination?
Because you can't separate
Say it again. I just didn't hear you. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It might be wrong,
it. No, it is.
but I just didn't hear what you said.
No, it's wrong. It's fine. I think. Because you can't. You're kicking me.
Yeah, sorry. What did you say?
Well, I said because you can't like, can't, cause you know how you have to cancel one of them out? You can't do that,
No, you can't. Why not?
because there's no number. Well, like, you could, but it would take really long.
Yeah, it'd be ugly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could multiply the bottom equation by, let's say, a negative 10.5.
Yeah, 'cause then
Yeah, but
we don't want to do that.
nah. So, I assume we're going to work with the second equation. Do we want to solve for x or solve for y? How many want X? How many want Y? Y's win. Therefore, this is Y equals negative X plus 10. Ooh, my voice is getting all sexy. Got that deep, scraggly voice. Now I'm going to take this. Oh, I'm recording, aren't I? And plug it in up there. Oops, lost the recording. 10.5x plus 8.5 times that mess, negative x plus 10 equals 93. Notice I dropped the zeros because 10.50 is the same thing as 10.5. What do I do next?
You distribute.
Beautiful. Keep going.
8.5 times negative x is negative 8.5x plus 8.50 or
85.
80, yeah, that answer.
Just move the decimal place over.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
What's next?
Subtract.
Like,
What's 8.5x minus, sorry, what's 10.5x minus 8.5x?
2.
How about 2? 2x. Subtract 85 from both sides, so 93 minus 85 is 8. So x is equal to 4. Are we happy with that answer?
Yeah.
What answer, Caroline, would not make you happy? 2.6? Right, because you can't buy 0.6 of a CD. How about a negative answer? Would that work here? No. I've got x. How do I find y? Where, Casper?
So 10.50.
You want to go back up the top one? Nothing wrong with that, but it's easier on the bottom one because look at it's already solved for y. So y is equal to negative 4 plus 10. So y is equal to 6. That takes care of step 3. What's the matter? Because it's a negative in front of the x over here. The fourth step is explaining your answer. So what does this mean in English? Lily?
You buy 4 CDs that cost $10.50 and you buy 6 CDs that cost $8.50.
Perfect. Done. We good? That process then repeats itself over and over again. Can I erase this and move on?
Yes.
Okay, good. What do we got next?
Another word problem.
All right, we're buying some pictures. At Walgreens, you order 2 5x7-inch prints and 2 8x10-inch prints, and your total bill is $9. The next time you go to Walgreens, you order 4 5x7 prints and 3 8x10 prints, and your total bill was $15. How much does each size of print cost? Joe, what variables would you like to use? I'm sorry? Beautiful. It's a safe bet. What do you want X to stand for? What are we buying?
Pictures, or
What
prints,
kind of prints?
5x7-inch, 8x10-inch.
Beautiful. So what do you want X to represent? 5x7 or 8x10?
5x7.
5x7. Number of 5x7 prints. And therefore Y would equal number of 8x10 prints. Okay, that's the easy part. Now, what do you want?
Why would you be doing the number of prints when you know the number? When you want to do the cost of prints?
You want to do cost of prints?
Because that says.
Because that's what
how
you're trying to figure out.
size.
What are we trying to figure out?
The cost. The cost.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I shouldn't use number.
No, you should.
I should use cost. Okay. You guys are smart. I need two equations. What two equations will I use?
Wait,
Lily?
just kidding. I take
Okay.
it back.
All right,
Where's
good.
Patrick?
Go ahead.
2x plus 2y is equal to 9.
2x plus 2y equals 9. So without looking up here, this means you bought two 5x7 prints, two 8x10 prints, and it cost $9.
Yeah. Right? Okay.
Yeah, keep going. What's the second equation?
4x plus 3y is equal to 15.
You can practice your brace again. Are we good?
Yeah.
The last problem had two equations. One was a total number, the other one was a cost. This one is two costs. Yes, Jordan?
Why would you do the second one like that? Why would you do
Because there's two different sets.
Two different visits to Walgreens, spending two different amounts of money. What method do you want to use to solve this system?
We want to use
Elimination.
combination.
Elimination/combination. Do you want to get rid of the x's or get rid of the y's? X's are easier in this case. I am going to multiply the top equation by what?
-2.
Well done. Negative 4x minus 4y equals negative 18. Adding. Good. 3y plus negative 4y.
Negative y.
Negative y. 15 plus negative 18. Negative 3. Therefore, y equals 3. Am I happy about that number?
Yes.
What number would make me unhappy?
3.8.
3.5?
3.56.
3.56 would not make you happy. What's wrong with 3.56?
Actually, it doesn't matter because this is a cost.
Beautiful. So let me ask my question again. What number would make you unhappy?
So, like a fraction. No, wait.
No number, any number.
Negative.
Any number.
A
Why?
negative would
A
be
negative would not be good,
Yeah.
but other than a negative number, any other number would work?
Yeah.
What about a gabillion?
That's a little
It's
price.
a little overpriced. but,
It's a little expensive. Could be a really good picture though.
It's pretty pricey right now.
They've got to pay somebody to say "be well" every time. I hate that. Be well.
Let's see. What if I
Tell me what to be. What would be the maximum amount we could get for X? Jordan?
It's
1.
Why 8?
9. Because if x equals 8 and you didn't get the y prints for free, then you have $1 split between the two prints.
What if the prints are a nickel each?
But it doesn't equal 9.
Correct.
Then you have
All right, so in general, we have an idea here. In this particular problem, decimals are okay because we're talking about costs. But there is a range of possible choices that we can have. You can't have a negative answer. You can't have a big honking number like a gabillion because those are really expensive prints. Now that I have y, how do I find x?
You have to plug it in.
Plug it in where? First or second?
First.
First? Okay.
I got a weird answer.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I think you did. Wait, just kidding. Yeah, never mind. I think I know.
X equals 1.5.
Wait.
Wait, 1.5.
Oh,
I got one.
I did that. It's I did.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, Allie, summarize that answer in English, please.
Um,
What does that mean?
how much? They, each cost $1.50.
Which ones, the 5x7s or the 8x10s?
The 5x7.
Good, and how much do the 8x10s cost?
$3.
Perfect. Okay. So the 5x7s cost $1.50. Now we put our units back in there. And the 8x10s cost $3. That's pretty expensive. And I don't think it's accurate. I think prints are like nickel or dime or something like that. Okay. Is there another one, or are we good? We're good. Okay, so again, follow the 4 steps. You have to define your variables. We need to know what you're talking about. You don't always have to use X and Y. You can use whatever variables you want. If you're doing a problem involving pets, if you have dogs and cats, you might want to use D and C. Or you can use X and Y. You can use whatever you want. You need 2 equations. Make sure you get 2 equations out of the system. Solve the system. Summarize your answer in English. Again, remember the summary is not telling me how to do it. It's telling me what the results are in English. So you could describe to somebody saying, this makes sense to a non-math person, this might not. So you want to be able to summarize that in plain old English. Okay? We good? Hot diggity.